Well, guess what?
What?
Mr. Mars has driven probably one of the. Yes, are you calling somebody?
No, I was going, yes.
He's hallelujah. Praise
Mr.
the
Mars
Lord.
had a chance to drive one of the most popular SUVs in the world. That would be the Chevy Tahoe, and he is now to talk to you about that.
And it is the 2026 Chevrolet Tahoe. I haven't driven one in a couple of years, so I was really happy to see that I was going to get this. It's assembled in Arlington, Texas. So this is a Texas vehicle, very close to home. And it comes in 6 different trim levels: LS, LT, RST, E71, which is obviously this off-road suspension. You got the Premier, and then the High Country, the luxury. So we were driving the Premier, the 4-wheel drive trim level. Now, this is considered by the government as a standard SUV. That we used to call them full-size SUV, but I guess that means it's standard now, full-size. I had the polar white tri-coat option. I love black and white cars. I love that color combination.
Police version.
Yes, almost, except it had the white hood instead of the black hood. Of course, it had LED lighting all the way around on the exterior, including the fog lights, daytime running lights, had the heated folding side mirrors, all the things you would expect off of a high-end SUV. Power liftgate with power panoramic sunroof, power assist side steps with perimeter lighting. So whenever they would come on and it would start going back and forth, they would light up the ground so you could see it. 22-inch polished aluminum wheels were also an option that we had. Now, it did have the seating for 7 front and second row bucket seats, both of which were heated on this particular vehicle. Had a 17-inch infotainment screen up front. Now, this was not the vertical type of screen like some of the cars have. This is more of a horizontal screen, and I like it much better than the vertical because it just seemed I could find things a little bit easier looking across instead of trying to search up and down. 15-inch heads-up display that was really good at seeing how things were going. And the rear seat had the media system. Now, this is the 12.6-inch touch screens that are on the back of the front seats. Now, I don't particularly care for the way they did that. To me, it's kind of like an add-on. It's like it's hanging there. I like it much better when they build it in. But it worked well. Everybody seemed to be happy with that. Now, to make this thing go, because this thing is a little bit on the heavy side, 5,700 pounds, we had the 6.2-liter V8. Now, this is a $2,400 option on it. The standard engine is a 5-point-liter, and I'm thinking that that's probably a very adequate engine. But the 6.2-liter has 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. And putting that with the 10-speed automatic, it is rated to tow 8,200 pounds, which is a pretty good-sized load. You can see them pulling big boats and things. Now, the miles per gallon, the EPA says you should be looking for about 14 on the highway, 14 in the city, 18 on the highway, and with a combination of 16. Now, the week I had it, I drove it 267.8 miles. And I got 16.8 on as an overall average for that time. And I was real happy with that because I really liked driving this vehicle. It's got plenty of power to spare, particularly if you're thinking about towing something. It's going to give you plenty of juice for that to get to that 8,400 pounds. So I also like driving it. It was very quiet. I thought it had very responsive steering in that it's not a race car, but getting around town where you're maneuvering around the streets or through a parking lot,
tight.
I thought it worked really well for that size of vehicle. I was really impressed with it. And it's also got a lot of glass. So you got a real nice field of view whenever you're looking around to see what's around you.
The pillars don't get in the way.
No, it was really nice. I also like the magnetic ride control. I mean, that was some nice stuff there.
Absolutely.
Now, cost. Now, the base model price, the LS base model price, $62,995. That's what it'll take to get into a Tahoe. Now, the base trim price for the Premier that we have was
Here we go.
$78,000, which I thought that was pretty good. But we had an option or two.
You did.
Our MSRP as tested was $92,000.
Oh my God.
So we had some options, like I say, the paint, the wheels, and lots of other things.
The only option that it didn't have is the Cadillac option. That would have been $192,000.
Yeah. You got that.
We call it an Escalade.
If you're looking for something to compare this to, I mean, you could look across at the Ford Expedition, up about the same size, $64,995 to get started. Nissan Armada, $58,800. Toyota Sequoia, which is strictly all you're going to get there is a hybrid. You're not going to get a straight gasoline engine, but it's $64,000. Now, the GMC Yukon is the sister vehicle to the Tahoe, or the cousin, whatever you want to call it. And it'll start at about $69,000. But I've always thought the GMC is, it used to be the working man's truck.
Mhm.
And
The
but now,
GMC,
yeah.
GMC now is it's
Now
the
it's
step
the
between
luxury.
the Chevy and the Cadillac.
Yeah, it's got a lot nicer. So its base price, that makes sense that it starts a little bit more. But I really enjoyed this vehicle. I thought it would do a lot of things, and I don't know what all I would do to improve it. And that's my review of the 2026 Chevrolet Tahoe Premier 4-wheel drive.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Hey, if you'd like to get it.